said to my gynecologist that I can't be pregnant. I'm a man, you idiot.
Why did you even go?
Well, because I had cramping.
Oh, right, the yeast infection you were telling us about.
Hi guys.
In my vagina.
Yeah, get it?
I'm sorry you listened.
Vagina.
Like, if you're still listening to this, honestly, God bless you. Alright.
Hail Satan.
But anyway,
Hail Satan!
we are back to a serious note.
I'll cheer to that.
And we are back to... Nope.
Hail Satan.
Hail Satan.
Hail Satan.
Alright, so we're back on the Critical Miss, and we have a returning member here.
I've never seen this.
I'm back, everyone.
Oh, Darzarger, we missed you.
Burwell.
Rovan has returned.
Rovan has indeed returned.
Done.
What fucking trap
If
door did
you-
you come out of?
No, I'm on a boat.
And
Alright, so we want to hear what Rovan's been up to for the past... Since you left, it's been about 2 weeks. 2 to 3 weeks.
So it's pretty much, the typical monk life. The little odds and ends jobs back on the island that I live on that I can't remember the name of already.
Lorem. Well, to be fair, it's been like a month and a half.
Right, exactly.
Since you
So on Lorem, just chilling, as monks do. Doing a bunch of training.
Right.
Of course. Finally tuned into thy elements, which you will find out later, hopefully.
Okay.
And recently got word of some sort of uprising in Zakar, and I am currently headed there with a small contingent of monks.
How did that conversation go over? You and your headmaster? What do you call the head monk there?
Her name is...
Cloister leader, I guess?
I don't know, but her name is Callie Tealeaf.
Okay.
And she pretty much said that if we don't intervene, it's going to upset the balance of everything in the world.
True story.
So that's why there's 10 of us going.
You
assist,
plus 9.
Me plus
Okay,
9, yes.
Yeah.
To assist the Dwarven Kingdom of Zakar and anyone else who may be fighting.
Are you leading it or?
There is no leader.
There's no leader. Okay.
No.
They fight as a unit.
Yes.
That's as monks do normally.
Our leader is Callie Tealeaf.
Right.
She told us to do it, we do it.
they're all equal.
Right.
But who is the most equal?
But actually, it's weird because like the 5 of you, none of you are like really a leader type class.
Nope.
Like none of you have a moral compass really.
I mean-
think you do, but it's like a awkward moral compass.
Maybe the paladin,
I know what I'm talking about.
then he's done.
Yeah,
so it
it's
doesn't
hard.
work.
Yeah,
I
where
feel
it's
like
like
it
when
works
you're
well
gone,
between us.
the group is just like, we're gonna kill as much things as possible. Like whatever we can kill is gonna die. So that's gonna happen.
Only if it's evil.
And
In your opinion, yes, sure.
No,
And for the
or
safety,
things mysteriously explode.
Right.
yeah, for the safety and the sake of the story, I have been completely left out of the loop, and have no idea what this group has done.
Other than the only thing he's been told is that the goblins have invaded Zakar. The basic information that you guys should already know if you've listened to the last few episodes.
And
Right.
nothing.
That's all he's been given information of.
That's
So
all
I
that
may
happens.
make
Nothing else.
poor decisions
He's
based
also
on my
being now
character.
introduced to 3 new characters that he hasn't met before.
Oh, what race are you? I'm sorry.
I'm an elf.
Oh, good.
I'm a wood elf.
Yeah, you don't have to tell him.
yeah,
He'll
I'm not.
find
I'm
out.
not.
Yeah,
I'm not.
he'll find out. Okay, so on the boat, you can name your other 9 people if you have a time to, or whatever you want to do. It's not super important.
Good.
May.
Boy, Bay.
Okay.
Oh, he wasn't there for that either, was he?
Oh, no.
Okay.
Cinco says.
No.
Siete.
No.
Ovo.
Okay, so you're on the boat, you're going to Zakar. Your trip is actually much shorter than theirs was, because you're going from here to here.
Right.
Just a straight shot. They had to go all the way the fuck around this way. So your trip is significantly shorter, which will piece up the distance break between you guys, or the days that it took to get there kind of break. So you arrive on shore and you see a snuffed out campfire.
Check it for any sort of goblin tracks to see if this is goblin-esque or if it's another type of campsite.
So do an investigation check.
Oh, that's not good. And that's definitely not good. Pretty sure it's still 9.
Okay.
If this ever loads. Investigation is not my strong... Oh, nope, it's an 8.
Okay. Either way, you're pretty confident that the tracks are much bigger than goblins,
Okay.
and there's not a swarm of them as you would imagine there should be. Like if from what the tales tell, like there's a really large amount of goblins. This looks like a small group of maybe humans, elves, dwarves. You know,
Is there anything like left behind? Like any materials that they accidentally left behind?
I don't think they left anything behind. Did you guys leave anything behind there? No, right?
Besides dead bodies?
No, I don't think there were anything for us.
No,
No, there's nothing left behind there.
Okay.
But you do see a small cave entrance. Because, you know, Zakar, all the cities are built into the mountains, underground.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So,
Are there tracks that lead into the cave?
yes.
Like evident tracks?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's no, like, wayward tracks leading outward. It's just literally straight shot.
Alright, so I tell the other 9 monks, I'll be like, there's clearly tracks heading in this way. And it's the only lead we have right now.
Oi! I don't know.
That's fine. I mean, hey, monks are all sorts of races.
Sure. I don't know
So-
what race that was supposed to be.
all sorts of racist.
Tiefling.
Scottish.
Tiefling. Oi! No, tieflings make terrible monks.
Kobold?
So
Kobold? Oh god.
Kobold monk.
Me no want shiny.
so then we just start heading into the cave.
Okay. So you can put your piece. Your piece will represent your whole group.
Okay.
You enter this way,
Mm-hmm.
and can I have all your guys' pieces?
Yes.
You guys.
The toad stays.
Okay.
When'd you get that piece?
Yeah.
Oh, actually, wait.
I found
I
it.
was on. Yeah.
Yes, Dark Chariot.
Oh well, you guys are sleeping. So
Oh, okay.
yeah, you guys arrive kind of at.
Oh, where's our 2 dwarf friends?
Oh yeah, I got that.
We need those
You
guys.
all
Yes.
sleep. I keep watch. I don't
Right.
sleep.
Yeah. Yes, you are absolutely keeping watch.
I'm meditating.
So, but are you keeping watch at the front of the cave system or the back?
Is this a full night?
I'd imagine the front is the entrance.
We will find
No,
out.
the front is
Huh?
where you're
We will
going. The
find
back
out.
is where you came from.
I guess I would just sit back and try to keep an even watch on both.
Like those things from fucking Legend of Zelda with the BMOs, just standing around, just like scanning, like your head just.
Okay.
Sort of like that. Yeah, I'll keep an even watch on both.
Okay, so what you see when you walk in, you see just a lot of dead goblins, just pierced, burned, slashed, destroyed, and 2 trolls that have been destroyed as well.
To the
the
face.
walls are singed. There's a spot on the ground that looks like there was ice on it. It's a shit show. There was clearly a battle here.
And clearly, a magic user was here
Clearly, or yeah,
because you said fire,
You
ice.
assume-
right, or like maybe it was potions,
Right.
like throwing potions or something like that.
Okay.
Because you do see shattered glass about as well.
Oh, okay.
So it could be either one or both.
Also, ball bearings.
Also,
Oh yes, but
They were
most
burned.
of them are melted into the ground.
Okay. So the ball bearings were placed out first, and then the fire happened.
Sure.
Okay.
Yes, you're piecing together the battle.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
I can't wait for you to go back and listen to the pieces that you missed, and you're just like, what are they fucking doing?
I just wrote it. Is this a full night's rest or?
Yeah, you guys have been resting the whole night. He's been keeping watch, so you guys don't have to worry. So yes, you guys can re-go back up to full if you want to.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I got all my spells, motherfucker.
Can I borrow a
Yeah.
D4 real quick?
What you?
Recharging my ring.
Oh yes.
3.
All right. That's all you need.
Nice.
Okay.
Was that recharge all 3 of us then?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So, as you're approaching, you're stepping over corpses, I imagine, and just being as quiet as possible. You can make a stealth check versus your passive perception.
Passive perception. I have written down 13.
Okay, so stealth check has to be 13.
Isn't the paper
Probably
nice?
does not.
12.
It's just
12? Okay, so you hear footsteps coming from this way.
It's fine.
You, from an audience perspective, you would just see my head. Just scanning the room. Suddenly, I hear alert, alert, danger, danger, Mr. Robinson.
Oh, the pain that's coming.
That's my version alarm. It's designed to go off before you do.
I hear someone who sounds like a cunt.
So, yeah, you hear approaching footsteps. Do you actually make any noise, or are you just?
I would approach the footsteps. I would head in that direction to confront it, but I would have my weapons
Are you
drawn.
doing it stealthily, or are you just going for it?
I'd imagine I'd just go for it. I'd have my weapons
so you
drawn
can
and
make a
approach.
perception check real quick.
I'm attacking the darkness.
God, that is a big die.
15.
15. Okay, so you clearly hear a big clunking thing coming towards you.
Okay. I signal to the other 9 to pretty much ready for battle.
Okay. Several of them have small weapons. You know, like some monks use
Monks
like
do it, yeah.
sai and nunchuck and staff and stuff.
One dude's got a bow staff.
Yes.
You would also
Well, you
hear
have most.
the
Right.
clinging of chains.
Oh yes,
Okay.
yeah. You hear chains clanging together, and you hear stomping on the ground, like very loud and heavy stomping.
You also
Okay.
hear muttering under his breath, Thor's gonna be pissed about this.
That's true. Well,
So
it's like Thor
confused.
always says.
You know, as Thor always says, an intruder in the dark, stab him as quick as you can.
That's Thor
I am
for you.
so confused
That's
right
how
now.
Thor, that's what Thor says.
Hey man, that's what Thor said.
I'm a
Alright.
follower of Thor, I know what
So
Thor says.
as you
Okay.
come around this corner, you guys come eye to eye, and you clearly see this is not a goblin.
Alright, I have my shield
And
ready.
you see that there's 10 of them.
I have my shield ready, sword at the hand, and I'm looking at him. And what race are you again?
Well, we're all a sorted race. All of the
He
monks
is
are here.
Wood Elf at the
I am a
forefront,
Wood Elf, yeah.
but yes.
Yeah.
And at the front.
But
and
they
I-
are assorted other races.
I give you a look with a sort of tilted head, like, you're not a goblin.
And clearly we're not each other's enemy. Or no.
The enemy of my enemy
As
is my
instead,
friend.
instead I say we have a common enemy.
Ah, the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
So I,
Like
I,
Thor
I
always
stand up,
says.
I stand like tall but peacefully, like passively, as if I'm not gonna fight. Because I only carry a staff, but it's like a walking
I
stick.
sheath my sword,
Okay.
and I say, name's RELLIK. Got a group behind us. We are also fighting for the good of Zakar.
I would like to walk up behind him.
Oh, you're still sleeping.
Aw.
He hasn't woken
Who be you? What is your name?
We are the Northern Fist.
What is your name?
My name is Rovan.
Rovan. I offer a heavy hand.
I shake your hand.
He's made of rock.
Okay.
He's a Warforged.
Yeah. Okay. I've seen many things
Yeah, no, I know.
Yeah.
I'm just letting you know so you're.
in my 515 years of living.
Interesting. I've lived for a many 3.
Great.
Experience 3.
Yeah, you already did it. You finished.
What?
You counted to the whole number.
now counting.
Now go to 515.
Okay.
No, no, wrong way.
Wait, why'd you go backwards?
If you don't
You gotta
mind,
start fresh.
I would like
You
the
gotta-
group to meet you. I'd like you to stay here for the moment because we don't know you that well.
That's fine. We're just monks.
So
I honestly I have no idea what your character knows or doesn't know, but I mean monks are a very well known thing in the entire.
I'm not sure how much would Thor's
Realm.
followers know of monks.
You know that they exist, and you.
Are you religious related?
No. We don't believe in a god.
I guess I would.
But
give
you wouldn't know that.
All right.
Yeah.
How about this? I'd give an insight check to see how honest he
Insight
is.
check.
Sure.
All right. I'm trained in it. It is a 13.
Okay. I mean, you feel he's being pretty honest. His intentions seem to be hurting goblins.
You seem just. And I'll call upon Darzarger.
Let's have this pamphlet from Thor.
In the meantime, have you heard of the word of Thor?
There's a very famous saying about monks that Thor's very famous
So,
for.
do I wake up?
wait,
Darzarger,
wait,
do you have the
Relic.
communication?
Wait, Relic, what is that very famous thing Thor used to say about monks?
Ah, you know the monks. They tread lightly, but they hit with a heavy stick.
All right, Teddy, roll.
Oh, that one wasn't terrible.
That one wasn't terrible at all, actually. I even like that one.
Do I hear him calling me?
Do you have your communication device
Well-
still in?
Are you calling him? Yeah.
Yeah, if he's got his communication device still in, I'll just go like Golden Boulder to Dark Chariot.
When you see this happening.
Whatever.
Dark Chariot.
Jared.
Dark Chariot, I need you to come to
This
the
is Jared?
entrance.
Stay away from my kids!
No.
Do we have a problem?
Unsure at the moment. We have a ominous group joining us. They say they are here to fight goblins.
Ominous?
I
I
like
say out loud.
Ominous monks. It just seems like a strange place for monks to be.
monks. Is one of them an elf?
Many of them.
There's
I
like 3 or
assume.
4 of them.
Yeah, there's several elves.
I'll be
Over.
right there.
And you literally stand up and you're looking at them now. You're not very far
I'm
away.
not. I'm 15 feet.
So during all that, I never turned around.
Alright, so to me, it's just you were just talking over your shoulder. Like to them,
Yeah.
keeping your face at me, which makes sense for a defensive
Yeah,
stance.
I
But
don't
it is
wanna
weird that a
take my-
stone Warforged is wearing a clip-on earring.
Okay. It's
Well-
a clip-on earring that he's wearing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I mean, you would assume it's clip-on because he doesn't
Right,
have
he has ears.
Right.
It's just stapled to
That
the
could
side of his
pierce.
head.
Don't question it.
So
They just stabbed it
I will
into his
walk
skull.
up
Yep.
and I see that it's Rovan.
Yeah.
And I say, Rovan!
Oh, Darzarger!
You know this elf?
I do. We traveled before. It was us and a strange man who was also a turtle. I don't. Anyway,
I don't want to get. He gave me good berries. I pooped. It was a good
it
time.
was yes.
I would like to hear much more about this character, but on with our our discussion.
He seems very handsome as well.
I'm dashing
I'm
young.
well endowed. What's have to do?
Where did that come from?
Rovan, what brings you to Zakar?
Well, we had heard about, the dragon slaying, obviously, from being with you. I brought it to my leader.
And you brought the relic of the frozen fist. Not frozen fist. Flaming fist.
Flaming fist. Oh, I have that still?
No, you brought that to them.
Oh, I brought that back, yeah. So
That's why they started teaching you the arts of the elements.
So, I brought back that flaming fist gauntlet, and they pretty much said that they told us about the uprising here at Zakar, and that pretty much the balance of the universe is at stake because this isn't supposed to be overrun by goblins.
If I may interject, you seeked out a relic and brought it back to your people?
Yeah, it is the relic of my people.
That is an honorable mission. I like you.
Darzarger just kind of like, ugh.
I also
Even the Thor shit.
His name is Relic.
It's always with Thor with this.
He likes relics.
Got it. Alright.
Specifically relics of Thor.
Yes.
So why are you guys here?
Doing the
Gunshot.
Okay.
We moved to Detroit. Did we not tell you?
just doing the Dwarven Prince a solid. He took us to a game and got us drunk and asked us.
And
There was a
you woke
retarded
up with
guy.
the princess, didn't you?
I did. I woke up with his sister. It was nice. I guess.
Oh!
Yeah, he was nearby. I mean, we're not.
Don't hate.
Don't
Right,
don't
you're
worry
still
about
not
that.
answering. Why are you here?
He
Oh
asked
wait,
us
wait,
to
are
come.
you sleeping in your jersey
I am. It's
instead of
not-
your armor?
It
So
is.
you see him wearing a Thassa Firebirds jersey with Kaltorius the Great on the back.
What is that?
You've never heard of the Firehawks?
Oh my god!
Only the most amazing deathball team ever.
They really are, to be fair.
Before we came here, we were at a deathball game.
I have the ball from the game. You
Do
want
I
to
know what
see?
death ball is?
Yes.
Okay.
It's the only sport in the world.
Okay. Yep.
Are you wearing your jersey as well?
No, I keep that safe.
I'm
for when
wearing
I
mine.
go to places.
Yeah?
But I do have the death ball disc, which isn't actually a ball, it's a disc. But I'm just like, I even have it from the game. They
He
stopped
caught it.
it.
It was
Right.
It was very fun.
Still keep going about why you're here.
Well, we were there. The reason we were at the game was at the Prince of Zakar's request.
Right, I remember him.
Right. We got into a spot of trouble. We were put on trial for treason and the murder of 10,000 people.
Rewind.
It sounds so funny when you say it so casually.
We may have.
You should be. We blamed. We met up with a group. We met up with a group who introduced us to another group who may or may not have been responsible for laying waste to a large portion of the city with a giant dragon.
Now, you may recall that you have heard of that in Thassa, a dragon did attack recently. Like, right after you guys found that dead dragon,
Right. There was a dragon
a
attack.
dragon attacked the city of Thassa,
Okay.
assuming, I guess you could assume it was like a revenge thing.
Right.
And it destroyed one of the major bridges in the city, and it ended up killing close to or around 10,000 people.
So the dragon killed all these people.
Yes.
Okay.
Fucked him up.
So they believed that we were the group that we were with was responsible for the attacks, and therefore we were co-conspirators. I don't know how I know that word.
I recall that word from
It
the
seems
preface.
right. And then I interject and I go, and then we hired the most amazing lawyer who helped us. Tim, come over here.
Everyone's still sleeping. Are you waking everybody up?
Oh, were you asleep?
I was in my box.
I said alert to everybody, so I assumed
Oh no,
they
I
all
asked you if
woke
you
up.
were actually saying anything. You said no, you were just going to approach.
I just assumed when I said alert, you knew.
Well, okay, so you guys can all wake up now, I guess. It's fine.
I was in my box. I'm just gonna walk over with the box kind of like draped around me still.
Right.
I'm really excited for this.
Just
I say, great, Rovan's back, and I go back to meditating.
This is our experience.
and I walk up to, and I see them all. I just kind of look at them like with my eyes open and just like, the fuck are these cunts?
And here's the lawyer who's
Let me
saying
introduce
Please,
Let
please
me
do.
introduce you to our friends here. First, we have Drekas,
I've met Drekas.
a holy cleric.
No, you haven't.
Yes, I have.
That was a different campaign.
No, you haven't met him on this
Did
campaign.
you kill 12
You met him
civilians?
when we did the
yes.
practice campaign.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is
And
Drekas,
and
a
he-
noble cleric.
And he's meditating, so he still doesn't hear my name.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah,
Go on.
This is RELLIK, a follower of Thor and hunter of relics.
That's where.
And this is the great, wise, and powerful sorcerer, Tim.
Okay.
Together we have journeyed here at behest of the Prince of Zakar.
There
in
are two
order
dwarves
to-
with them as well.
Yes,
Is it Knock and
No.
no.
no? It's
No.
two different dwarves.
Two different dwarves, yeah.
The dwarven companions we have are Conan the
Raymore,
Barbarian
Ruland,
and
and
Raymore and
Curly
Flanagan.
Listen,
Conan the Barbarian.
They step up.
Raymore and Flanagan.
The two of them step up, like not amused, and they put up their hands at Raymore Ruby Mace and Conan Curlybeard.
You guys say the Barbarian and Flanagan weird.
I have to say, getting real tired of having all these lady elves around.
No, Tim. Never mind. He is not good at discerning which gender.
There are
elves
several female elves with him.
There are,
two
so-
two female elves.
Well, they're all female, right? All elves are female, right? All dwarves are men, all elves are female. That's how it
Well,
works.
there's
right?
actually a female dwarf with them as well.
Does she have a beard?
Yes.
I just thought she was rather short.
I mean, she is,
But I mean, for a person.
Oh.
Now
It is good to see you again.
It is great to see you guys here. So now that we are not alone, why are you here? There's still no explanation as to why you're here.
Help
We're here to-
stem the invasion.
Oh, so
There's
we have a
been-
similar goal.
Yes, there's
Okay.
been an incursion of goblin forces in several cities. We have used this as a sort of way to get behind them and find the source. Apparently, they've been coming up from underneath the cities.
So you're gonna go below the city.
Yes.
Their numbers are great. They've taken several cities already.
And we're going to murder many, many goblins. As you
Right.
can see.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you see that one big big troll over there with the thing in his face? I
Yes.
stabbed him.
Okay.
Right there.
All right.
I killed him
Actually, you threw your sword at him.
in a stabbing motion.
Yes.
Yeah, by the way, I do actually have just a quick query.
Yeah,
You said you sheathed your sword.
I did.
What like does the chain just
chain.
drape in front of you?
Yeah, it starts, I guess, by the elbow, or does it start by the wrist?
I don't.
I'd imagine there's slack, so it's just straight.
It just seems cumbersome.
Yeah, he stapled a chain to his arm and then to the other end to his sword so that he may throw his sword.
Because
and
he
have it
met
come
somebody
back.
with an ethereal chain that came out of his bracer, and he could throw his weapon and then bring it back with it. So he thought, hey, why don't I just use a real chain? Because what could go wrong?
Everything could go wrong.
Okay.
It's worked pretty good so far.
I mean, to be fair.
Yeah,
I set a guy on fire.
Several.
And then,
No.
so...
Oh, just the one.
Just the one.
Wait,
guy.
can you guys move yourselves to where you are? Just everyone's...
Are you still sleeping?
Yeah.
Meditating?
Okay.
Where I'm over here.
I'm
awake when I'm needed.
So, whoever's closest to the back. So
I tried.
you two can make perception checks real quick.
Right.
You can make one at disadvantage because of your meditation.
perception.
Oh, are we all perception? Or
No,
just
no,
the people moving?
just those two.
Three. 20.
What is it? 19.
Oh, that's right.
13.
Okay. So you two notice you're still focused on meditating. No, it's not meditating. That's sleeping. Okay.
Sleep-tating.
You two hear a noise coming from behind you, and it sounds like running, like heavy steps, but running.
Oh. Hey, guys. Sounds like we're gonna get attacked again.
It's like some big ass motherfucker. It's like we should probably take care of them.
Yeah, we
I'm
should.
ready for battle.
I withdraw my battle axe.
And as you guys turn around, you see a dwarf come charging into here from over here.
I kicked the dwarf in the
Does
balls.
he trip over me?
No, he
Good.
runs right by you, and he's like barely armored. He's got like pieces of armor hanging off of him, and he's no weapon to speak of, and his beard has been like singed, and like some of it has even been cut off. You can see. And he's rushing in there. He's actually slender for a dwarf, which is strange. And he comes running in, and he's like he puts his hands on his knees, and he starts panting. And he's like, "What the hell is going on here?"
What's going on with you?
Dead goblins, dead trolls.
An AA meeting. What do you think?
Oh my god, I'm so happy to see not goblins. You have no idea. You literally have no idea.
Are there more goblins coming?
Oh my god, not. I hope not. And he turns around and he's like looking down the cavern here. And he's like, doesn't look like it, but who could be sure?
Where do you come from?
I come from the city of,
Angels.
Dag Boldir.
Dead Boldir?
Dag Boldir.
Dead Boldir.
I've heard
Wait,
that.
you came from the city
I've
or
heard of
from
that
your
before.
regiment?
It's a randomly generated dwarven city name.
Oh, is it?
So you might have heard of that. But it is one of the cities close by here.
Wait, you ran from the city or you ran from your regiment?
I ran from the city. My regiment is gone.
Has the city fallen already?
It sure seemed like it.
They came up from under the ground?
I'm sorry, do you have any water or anything, please?
I do, actually.
Do you need heals?
Oh god, are you a healer?
Yes.
He like runs over to you and he like hugs you. He's like, please, anything would be lovely.
Alright, so,
Alright, well.
You could see like blood and stuff coming out of his face.
Alright,
and
so,
he's, like,
obviously-
yeah.
Healy time and...
He goes, that's the greatest catchphrase of all time as long as it helps me.
Oh my god, he's delirious.
So, yeah, I'll do cure wound, but I can't spell I'll do cure
Okay.
wounds, fucking YOLO.
Gotcha. How much does that get for?
Shit. Is that,
Heals for shit much?
Yeah, it's 1d8, I think, right?
Okay. And don't forget you add whatever you
Seven.
add. 7.
Yeah, d8 plus 7.
How much is left of your jug
That
of
one,
healing
yeah.
potion?
All of it.
All of it.
So
I
12.
haven't used any.
Okay.
Well,
I have scorching ray.
I have good AC. I don't take a lot of damage.
right.
We all just slept.
It's also
we're all
really
great.
cumbersome to carry this, by the way.
Which
Well,
is why
it's
made
on-
of ashes.
It's on ashes.
Right, okay. Do you have a cork for it? Or is it just
I'd
splashing?
imagine.
I thought it was corked.
It's corked, I'm just
Oh.
kidding.
It's just sloshing around
Yeah,
and
it's just-
shit.
Which is focusing modifier.
Oh, also, I'm sorry, Rovan.
You heal for. So that's 1d8 plus your spell casting. Plus that.
Oh.
Oh, it's your spell level.
Spell level, alright, my spell level is 3.
Yeah.
So plus 5 is 8, so yeah, okay, so it's
17.
17.
Well, no, that's the spell level that you're casting at, not your spell level.
Oh, got it.
So
You're
you're
right.
casting at what?
One.
One?
That's
Okay, so
level
yeah,
one.
so you're right.
Yeah.
Okay.
But there's another 5 on top of it.
You also notice a sleeping warg, the animal,
Okay.
just against the wall. It's got blood coming out of its teeth and such.
But they clearly are unaffected by it.
Yeah,
Or on a.
Do I notice him like looking at it?
probably.
I'm just gauging the room at the
Right.
moment. So I mean,
It's
but
out
if
of
they're-
the ordinary.
It's out of
I
place.
get it,
A little.
and I just kind of go, how? How'd you tame it?
Ah, by killing its owner.
Good
All
answer.
right.
Good answer.
Fair enough.
That is how orcs work.
Not wrong.
Yes, that is Ashes. He's a good boy.
Do you call him over? Who's a good boy?
No, he's sleeping.
It's a girl.
Who's a good girl?
You keep calling it a boy. She's getting really mad.
I don't. I haven't looked at its genitals.
Yeah, you have.
No.
You sick man.
Orc.
Well, no, it's mainly orcs would know because females are stronger than males in orcs. If they're the dominant ones.
I will make note of that.
So, the dwarf that came running in, he goes, please, I know some dwarves are still alive in that city. I think we can. How many are here?
Well, we have our group of 6, and then how many are with you?
There's 10 total of us.
10 total of you, and then we have
Well, you have
5 and
7.
2.
Yeah,
so
17.
30.
We have 16.
17.
I was like, where did you come up with 30?
I just,
Are you counting ashes?
he
Plus
can't
10
count.
plus
Yeah.
these 5 plus
It's
the
not,
2 dwarfs.
it's not me plus 10. I am
Oh,
one
so,
of the
yeah,
10.
sorry. So 10 plus 5 plus the 2 dwarfs.
Oh, okay, so 17.
And
Got it.
It's 17.
Well, not counting ashes.
17.
Ashes is not exactly
Animal rights.
That's not how that works, but okay.
And the
So-
DM.
He says, please, I think we can still, we might be able to save some of them. Any lives would be a help for our cause.
How did you get out of the city?
I ran.
No, through
Most
the main
dwarves
gate?
are
or-
slow, but I'm a little bit faster than most dwarves.
I meant through the main gate, through a side area, through a secret
I know
tunnel?
of some areas in the city that aren't as well protected as the main gates.
That would be useful. Would you venture with us back to the city?
You see him get noticeably nervous. He's like, for my brothers, I will.
I don't ask you to come inside, just show us the entrance.
Oh, I
Well,
will come inside.
Hold on.
Oh, yeah,
I
I'll
got
come
a question.
inside.
Ruby Nace and Curlybeard, this is diverting off of our mission. What do you have to say about this?
Conan steps up and he says, listen, if we can gain a foothold, if we can protect the city that they're not conquering and save dwarf lives in the process, that is our mission.
Good enough for me.
I'm in.
If we can hold one city down pat without giving it up, we can fight back in this war.
All right.
Instead of just holding the line, we can.
I understand. Let's get Pat and we'll hold it down.
I step in.
Okay.
I cannot agree to these terms.
Why?
What?
Because my objective in this mission, as we've all agreed on, is to eliminate the leader or some sort of whatever's generating this chaos that's happening.
There's a leader in Delgado. What do you call it?
That place.
Deg-Boldir.
Deg-Boldir.
Wait, what do you mean there's a leader?
Like a commander.
There was a hobgoblin warlord there.
Then what are we doing here? We need to go immediately!
He gets really mad.
To be fair, you had not mentioned that.
I was also sleeping.
I mean, most of these goblin forces have a hobgoblin leader. That's kind of their point.
I think what he's arguing.
Goblins don't have leadership other than hobgoblins, which are intelligent, larger versions.
I think what he was arguing was,
Things.
I thought our original mission was to seek out the head hobgoblin of them all.
But perhaps this hobgoblin would help us find that hobgoblin.
This can be a start.
Information is very valuable.
You could stab him in the balls. It would work.
Ah, Tim.
Classic Tim.
Ah, we love you, Tim.
Vintage Tim.
Did we mention he's our lawyer?
For any shenanigans.
Where is the hobgoblin? I say to the dwarf.
He's probably taking residence in Deg-Boldir for now. Probably trying to seek out any remaining dwarves that are still hiding or happen to have not died yet.
Bring us as close as you're comfortable with.
I would be happy to.
Ashes!
And as you guys are making your way down the cave system, you don't get very far. Just as you're walking a little bit. This is much bigger than it appears. It's not just like 5 feet, whatever. He mentions that he mentions a counteroffensive that they had planned and it failed miserably. And as he kind of gets into detail about the counteroffensive, you realize that the pincer attack that you could have been a part of failed miserably and got absolutely annihilated.
That was my second choice.
Well, maybe if you were there.
That was my second choice as well.
Kind of,
Yeah.
You know.
Glad we weren't there.
Duke Silver has been holding the gate. They have lost part of the capital, though.
And part of his face.
Maybe.
I ask, first I ask this dwarf his name.
The scout dwarf?
Yeah,
He goes, it's Tabard.
of course it is.
Of course it is. I haven't used Tabard in a while, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
I say, well, Tabber, What would you?
Hammer, true hammer. At your service.
What would you? What would you estimate their numbers at?
In this city? Well, let's just say a lot more than we have.
Never tell me the odds.
That's
I
not.
was just answering his
He
question.
didn't.
Well, how many are there? So I can calculate the odds. So I can tell you not to tell me them.
Why would
I
you
don't-
calculate
but
the
I- but
odds?
you just
Would that
told me
not
not
go
to.
against?
But you just told me not to tell you that.
Well,
Shouldn't you tell yourself not to tell yourself the odds?
I need to sit down and think about this. Hold on.
Don't listen to this idiot.
Roland, you
This-
drunk again?
I was trying not to.
Yeah.
He was meditating. He
This
actually had a
Drow.
straw in a flask.
The-
What?
He's an idiot, remember?
He's a drow? Did you...
Why does everyone say that with a question next mark after it?
Just go along.
Just follow along with this.
Of course he's a drow.
Thank you. See, someone gets it.
Yes, I knew it. I could see it from the second you...
Shroud.
Yes, Relic.
Yes.
That's how Drow work.
Who is in the front? You would be in the front because you're on Ashes, right?
Sure.
I'll follow up behind.
I'll be in the middle so I can heal everybody.
As you would.
How
I'm
far back are
gonna
you?
actually,
towards the front, actually.
knowing that I know the party and the rest of my monks don't.
Right.
I'm gonna lead the monks in the front,
Okay.
but from behind the other group.
Okay. And as you kind of come around this corner, you see, well, first of all, as you're rounding the corner, you see a light on the wall. That's, like, abnormal. Because I told you, Rovan, I hadn't told you, the walls of these caves are, like, there's, like, a translucent, like, gel on the walls. It's, like, lighting up. It's like,
Fungus?
like the butt of a firefly, just, like, on the wall.
Do I see the source? Of,
Bioluminescence.
Sure.
Okay.
There you go.
do I see the source of the light, or just
Just basically the light coming from probably in this area here. This ladder's not here, it's just a map where you
I actually turn and I ask quietly to Tabber, was that light here when you passed through?
It says, I was running, I didn't really look, but it might have been, I'm not sure.
Seems odd.
I can scout ahead if possible.
Don't put it on your wrist.
I would not think to do that anymore, actually.
What the what?
Oh, no, it's not, it's not in the wall.
Mark
Oh, I reach into it.
Oh,
Dark
God.
Chariot, you're on Ashes. You could take one moment to take a look if you'd like.
I could. However,
We got our invisible friend over
we
here.
do have our invisible friend right here.
No, you don't. I disappear.
Oh, yeah,
I-
he disappears in front of your eyes.
Okay.
I take off the earring and I just hold it out in the air.
It floats, and does that disappear?
Yeah, once you touch it, it disappears.
Ooh, fancy. Golden Boulder, you there?
Golden Mold
You
here.
can hear him. You can hear him very clearly standing next
Who's
to you.
on this line?
I just wanted to test it.
Is this King Kai?
The freeze is destroying the universe.
Seriously, how do people keep getting this line?
I'm ready.
Okay,
Hello.
so what are you doing?
I'm going to stealth my way forward.
Okay. Move yourself.
La 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 la.
I'm stealthy, guy.
Okay, so you make
Oh,
your.
which way's the light?
The light was on this wall here,
Mhm.
so it's probably coming from this way.
From that way? Alright,
Yeah.
then I would go around that way.
Okay. So make a stealth check with advantage because you have invisibility.
Hmm.
It's a good thing you have advantage.
Crit.
Okay. You are.
Don't
you
exist.
barely exist. Yes. You feel like you're walking on air.
That's the second time I crit on the stealth.
I think so. It might be. And
You
down
are
this
the
way,
I'm Batman.
you actually see, maybe like 40 or so dwarves.
Ooh. Dwarves?
Yeah.
Going on stealth.
Wait.
Dwarves, not
yeah.
goblins.
Yeah.
Unstealth. Boogity boogity boogity.
they're all like battered and beaten, and like they're like some of them are huddling around a campfire, some of them are laying against the wall, just like holding their chests, kind of like, or just holding themselves, trying to hold themselves up.
Then I'm not even gonna walkie-talkie. I'm just gonna run back and come out of the darkness, uninvisibled.
So you just
Yeah, like
curl your ring around and you're
yeah,
invisible.
like I come out of the shadows, just like in person, like guys.
Yes.
And they're like, oh god.
Oh, it's hideous. Kill it.
There's
No,
a
that's
Goblin! Oh,
that's Roland.
I know.
Oh,
hurry. Elf, definitely you come. There's a contingent of dwarves that are injured, need help.
Alright, let's go heal.
Wait,
What time is it?
Healy time!
I will also go.
Hold on,
Yeah.
2 random elves are gonna run into a group of dwarves.
Maybe bring some dwarves.
Yeah,
Well-
they once among hearing.
Oh yeah, I said
when
everyone,
they
but
hear that-
especially.
When
Yeah,
they
I
hear
said-
that, they actually come to the forefront and run with you.
Okay.
I say to Drekas, I say, save your spells. We may need them later.
Okay.
Don't listen to him.
I pull out my jug of healing potion.
I forgot about
Okay.
that.
Oh, wait. I have 2 healers in our group. I can leave them with this.
Dick.
What, is that what you're gonna do, or?
No,
Conceal
no.
your
Oh.
healing.
You're keeping your guys.
Oh, I'm keeping them the whole
Yeah.
time?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Oh no!
Well, listen to you, then.
I
I thought for sure I was trying to get rid of them at some
No.
point. Okay.
You're good. Don't worry.
They'll
Okay.
probably
I got
die
you.
somehow.
So
No, in our group.
as you kind of approaching, you see now that you see the 40 dwarves that are here, you actually see some more going like towards this way.
Oh wow.
Like this is like a haven for them right now. And there's more fires around here as you.
Where
as
were you
approach.
guys when we were being beaten up by trolls? We could have used you. We could have thrown them at the trolls.
We were loud.
You are
I'm
you
not
are actually
actually
much
saying-
further down
I'm
the
not-
cave now. By the way, just
Okay.
to let you know,
I
it
know.
was. A
I'm
bit
just
of
joking.
travel. Yeah, I know.
Okay.
But yeah, okay. So as these dwarves rush up first, and they're like, brothers, help! What happened to you? And they all give the same story as the scout. Like, Boldir has been attacked, and we snuck out the cave system and through underground. We actually went out the goblin way, and they're uncomfortable saying it, but they did. So
So these are half army, half refugees?
mostly army.
Okay.
Army
more
refugees.
more army than refugees.
Okay.
But they do have a variety of weapons. Some have axes, some have hammers, some have swords, some have bows, some have crossbows. 2 or 3 have like staffs and orbs. So you can do with that as you will. But we will encounter these dwarves next time on the Critical Miss.
Bye.